Howdy ho, welcome back lads, and today we're gonna have a Hood, Outlaws and Legends. It is an atypical collective entertainment when others try to please the player from the first second, filling up a ton of content, brimming with ease of learning, amazed with a catchy picture, surprising with a rich story of the universe, or using other methods of stimulating dopamine production. Sumo Digital acts differently. The gloomy and uncomfortably ominous picture fits perfectly with the uncompromising and unforgiving massacre for the sovereign gold. And the game only introduced to the basic concept, leaving the knowledge of important nuances for us. But it is worth figuring out what's what. Causing a dozens of enemy skulls, winning the third timid victory, and for the first time dividing the booty as you suddenly realize you are here for a long time. Was he really the good robber Robin Hood? Some legends consider him a simple yeoman from the village of Locksley, others an unjustly convicted nobleman, Earl of Huntington. The developers decide to combine both versions. In the Hood universe, two gangs of Robins, Locksley and Huntington, operate in parallel. There are also two opposing factions fighting for a chest of gold. Robberies take place in the three stages. Team start at different end of the map and gradually move toward the center, where the Sheriff of Nottingham wanders with the case to the treasury. You can't take him impudently, the armored boss is. In fact, invulnerable and in addition breaks through the robber's head with his steel boot. We have to act secretly, wait for the sheriff to step aside and sneaking up for the back, stealing the cherished keys. By this time, one of our players, as a lure, already has time to discover the treasury itself for aged intrigue. Its location changes in every match. After interpreting the guards and turning the key in the door, the bandit proceeds to the final stage. It is necessary to bring the chest with gold to the point of evacuation and then defend it until the retreats end. An additional condition, player lift gold with a wink, gradually recording progress, but only the team that completes the loading wins. The most wild valiants wait for their rivals to do all the dirty work for them, and it is the last 30 seconds they simply take control of the witch from them. The core principle of the battle system will seem familiar to a series of action RPGs of the last decades. The character's life bar is adjusted to the stamina indicator, which is responsible for jogging, striking, as well as dodging, and for shooters for the blocking the melee fighters. Therefore, it is necessary to subtly feel the pace of the flight, read the opponent, and always understand when it's best to put the squeeze on and what to eat. Eat the offense and retreat tactically. In Hood's troop, everybody knows how to sneak up behind and perform a deadly move. Moreover, in relation to both the NPC and opposing players. In addition, each has its own accumulated ability, which has the potential to turn the move, if not entire game, then at last local scrims. And all the members of the bandit gang have a special component of the equipment that can be replaced in the chest placed on the map. Otherwise, the characters in Hood, Outlaws and Legends are completely different and present a gameplay for every taste and combat needs. The leader of the gang, Robin, is suitable for the born archer snipers who allow accurate long-range shooting and deceptive maneuvers, supported by a blinding grenade. And as a decisive argument in the disputes with the competitors, Good use an explosive arrow. Skillful handling, which eliminate at least the entire team of the opponents at once. A little closer communication with the enemy is preferred by Marine. In translation, apparently there comes some inaccuracy. Marian is the more familiar name of the folklore character, armed with a multi-shot hand crossbow, which causes a lot of inconvenience to the opponents at a medium distance. But near the robber is more dangerous. She is only one who can carry out a deadly attack, not only from the back, but in general from any direction, if the enemy is slow. Smoke grenades and the ability to temporarily become invisible also help her in quietly wedding the enemy ranks. By the way, the robbers have another set of features, tactical, available however only in the version of the Hood, Outlaws and Legends for PlayStation 5. Dual sense here offering interesting kinetic tricks. For example, when John runs out of stamina, a shoulder strike creates a strong resistance to the finger on R2. Roughly the same thing happens with the Took, but the effect is somewhat weaker due to the long weight of the weapon. For Marianne, the recreating the crossbow bolts is complemented by corresponding pulses in the trigger, and when Robin draws off the bowstring, the gamepad simulates the tension so convictly that you seriously begin to fear that it will crack in half, not even 1 hour. The nuances are remarkable, but sometimes they are still distracting and in the heat of the fight, knock them off a just rhythm. I had to turn it off. Even its current from the Hood Outlaws is capable of captivating those who like the Middle Ages in Payday 2, and hide and seek in the bush and instant kill in For Honor. But at last, for the first of the games is barely enough for a couple of hours, until you try all the cards for the 10th time you get a sledgehammer from a high level opponent. Of course, plans for the further development of the project have already announced, with promises and new classes, models and important gameplay additions, whatever it means, within the first year. Perhaps then the price tag will become more adequate and matchmaking will be debugged, and the game skeleton will at least acquire the appreciation of meat. But so far it's so difficult to get rid of the feeling that developers did not listen to the commandment of the hero, something about robbing the rich. At the heart of the Hood, Outlaws and Legends is the solid concept, but it's only implemented in the most general terms, the most similar mechanics. The developers still have a chance to tweak the balance and add variety to the game in the future updates, but it's unlikely that many players will want to wait for them. Thank you guys for watching, don't forget to comment and subscribe, I left all the links in the description. Peace, have a good one, bye.